right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFries, and to my right, David Carter Ruff.
Let's get this business.
Dude, call me Vizzy McGuire over here.
I knew today was going to be really good when I turned into the parking lot this morning, and my Daily Mix 1, I believe, on Spotify threw a little song at me. Maybe you guys are familiar with it. Lil Ronnie, Throw That Ass in a Circle.
Is it about Randy?
Ron. Dude, Dave, don't get us like DMC8 or anything.
I am familiar with that song, actually.
I'll give you the...
I believe that's the song that was playing in that restaurant.
That is exactly, and that is why, which I have listened to a total of once.
They got the owner in a frenzy.
True Kitchen in Dallas.
True Kitchen in Dallas.
There was a twerk battle going on, and
to be fair though, if Throw That Ass in a Circle is on, like the only thing I'm doing is throwing my ass in a circle. Like what else are you supposed to do?
I don't imagine a scenario. I can't picture it where that song comes on and I'm just sitting there enjoying my meal like a normie.
Exactly. Imagine not throwing that ass in a circle, Will. Can you?
I'm trying to. No.
Yeah.
I can't.
By the way, we totally glossed over that it's not a new sponsor alert, but new off-the-top sponsor alert.
Yeah.
Shouts to Vizzy.
You ever heard of something called a presenting sponsor? Because that's what we have now.
Wow.
Yep.
Big for the squad, big for Wash Media, big for Vizzy. Welcome.
You could say that this might be the biggest thing to happen to Vizzy maybe ever.
Dude, I'm so thirsty. I'm about to viz right now.
I viz last night after I got home from the airport.
Y'all viz without me?
Sorry.
Never viz without me.
It was family business.
If y'all are visiting, I want to viz too.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, it's not personal. It's just business.
No, you already said that one.
Business
Yeah, but I
is a
did it. I
sport.
worded it differently.
I like that. That's good.
I did that one. So why don't you just, thank you. Went viral. Didn't go viral.
I can't believe I'm able to focus on this podcast
say-
considering the display Randy was just putting on in the corner just now.
I hate when like there's something like the Vizzy thing it launches and I'm late to Twitter and I look to see how y'all have like already marketed it and I'm like, damn, that's how I wanted to do it. Like thinking like, man, what am I gonna do? Because like you guys both had good tweets about it.
Well,
Randy had an okay
definitely.
one,
I definitely had an excellent tweet.
and I was like, dude, these guys beat me to it.
yeah.
These guys beat me to it. So I got to give credit where credit's due.
Hey,
Let
thank
me
you,
be the
David.
first to give credit where it's due, and it's due right here to
You're
these
the
guys.
first to accept your credit, and thank you for it.
And while I'm here, Will, let me be the first to congratulate you on your pregnancy announcement.
Thank you. I'm pregnant.
Man, it's crazy that I got the top comment on there. It's just doing absolute numbers. I'm lapping the field.
I'm currently
likes.
offering if you want the top comment on either my Instagram or Sally's, we're currently taking offers.
For
and
pin-
so
for it to get pinned?
Yeah, so if you want us to pin your comment, you can just Venmo us.
I feel like mine is just kind of like by default already pinned because it's just a great comment.
Wait, you can pin comments on Instagram?
You can pin comments.
David, how
on
are you
Instagram.
just now knowing this?
I don't really even read them. I just look at the nums.
All the fun's in the comments, dog. Or something.
No one's ever said that.
You're right. Yeah, people are talking about my comment more than the actual
Well, you're saying,
child.
Wow.
Really? People are talking about a comment that you made on Instagram.
Yeah, more so than your wife
Here
being
goes
pregnant.
Dylan trying to make it about him, per usual.
But still, congratulations. It is big news for you.
Well,
guys.
let
Yeah,
me
it's
be
big
the
news.
first. Let me be the first to apologize for Dylan making it about him and not you and your wife.
Dave, thank you for being the first to apologize to me for Dylan making it about him and not me or my wife.
Well, I thank you for acknowledging that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are great picks that you guys both got off.
Thank you.
Great picks. You two look just,
At Will DeFries.
just gonna melt a player over here. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, people are thinking this thing's going to come out looking like Prince Harry or the dude from Dave.
Which dude from Dave?
The redhead with the big beard. Let's go with some programming notes before we dive into today's episode. I'm rattled right now. Sorry.
Shouldn't be.
Is it because of Randy?
Yeah, do we want to talk about Randy's thick ass before we
Yeah,
do some
it's
programming
out of
notes?
control.
This segment's called "What's Your Problem, Dylan?"
Should we give Randy the mic so he can say that that he's allowed this to happen?
Can I set the scene? We're sitting here about to record, and he looked at the calendar that's at the corner over here to my right. He's like, "Oh, I got to go change that. We're in March now." Like, okay, whatever. I look over, and I'm just totally, I don't know the word for it, but blown away, maybe?
Taken aback.
Taken aback at what I was witnessing.
Literally.
And that was, Randy is just crazy
Lord have
thick.
mercy, I'm about to bust.
I mean, just, it's all ass in my face over here, and I can't compose myself, and I had to get the phone out and capture the moment.
The jeans on this guy
Oh
today.
my God. Curvy, bodacious, thick,
Don't say bodacious.
cake, just cake.
Stupid.
Too early for cake on a Monday.
He's the captain of the all-ass team over here at Wash Media.
I don't know who's even close to him.
After seeing his, like, I don't want to be on the all-ass team here because I don't want to be in the photo for it with everybody.
I'm gonna start wearing like a long trench coat just to cover my ass up. I'm so embarrassed.
Don't start wearing a long trench coat.
Okay, I won't do that.
Do they have trench coats that are also shirts?
Ooh. Wow. A trench coat?
That's not gonna work.
No, that sounds like something Army Hammer would have.
In his dungeon, where he eats people or whatever he does, allegedly.
If y'all want to see what we're talking about, go to @dshivery on Twitter, which also coincidentally
Don't promote yourself.
It's my Instagram handle, but
No,
this is on
reluctant.
Twitter. So check out this butt, dude.
Juicy.
Hey, come work for Wash Media. We'll put your ass on Twitter.
Yeah, I hope I don't get canceled for this at some point.
You might.
To be fair, though, he's having the time of his life.
No, Randy's like the happiest I've ever seen him over here.
I made his week.
His
already.
DMs are about to just be wrecked.
Randy,
He can't stop laughing.
nobody looks that good in bootcut jeans, but here's Randy. They look like bootcut jeans.
Are those apple bottom jeans?
Yeah, they kind of are. Oh, you hit him with the boots with the fur too. I see that.
I'm getting big.
Those are Asics.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they're not boots with the fur?
No, those
Never
are just
mind.
all white
I must
Asics.
What are those? Cole Haan's, my dude.
Go on, my dude. Oh goodness.
All right, it's time for the programming notes. Go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media on the Grom. Also, leave a review and 5-star rating, of which there have been many lately. Can't speak highly enough to our reviewers. They're just great. Also, go tell a friend about the podcast, or two, maybe even three. Just drop it in the group text.
Group text is a great place to tell friends.
That's what I think, too. I think it's the easiest place.
Hey, tell them about the Patreon thing we're gonna do.
I mean, it's not really some like big thing.
It kind of is.
For all you non-patrons out there, we respect your listening business.
A lot of non-patrons are listening, Will.
Yeah.
So let's get them on board.
We're gonna start dropping more tastes for you guys on the TL, the main TL, for free. Get you in the door.
Yeah.
We want to convince you. We want to earn your business.
A sneak preview.
Patreon TL, right? Where are we dropping it?
The
We're gonna
normal
get 'em
TL.
A free
the normal TL.
A free sneak preview.
Right, a sneak preview.
Yes. Of the episode, so they can get a taste. They can get a
sneeview.
taste. It's like you go to the store, they give you samples of like whatever. Here, try this.
No, they don't do that anymore. It's
It doesn't
COVID
cost
times,
anything.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about
living in a
Grocery store
different
trips are
time,
much
bro.
different now that we can't have free tasters.
Maybe not for you.
In
since you refuse
2019,
to wear a
you go to the
mask.
store, and the little lady with the shower cap on, she's like, "Hey, you want to try this? Whatever it is.
You've had like
sausage.
5 minutes to think of a tester. While
Try
we've been
this-
roasting
try
you.
this,
Number of foods you could select.
Try this Earl Campbell sausage that we just made over here." Like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, you would think of that.
And that's free, but you
Love
can
Earl
also buy
Campbell
like a bigger
sausage.
version of it that
The only-
costs money.
She hands him the toothpick, and Dylan just puts his hands behind his back and just gently pulls it off the toothpick with his teeth.
Oh goodness.
Earl Campbell sausage. That's what you
went
came up
glizzy
with.
on this, huh?
He has his own sausage.
Right, familiar, but
Yeah. He's a Longhorn legend. What are you
Right.
talking about?
yeah,
What-
it's a sneeview is what people are calling it.
No one's doing that.
Weren't you a sneaky pre guy back in high school? YouTube.com/WashedMedia also has every episode that we do on the free feed on there. Also, go check out washedmedia.shop. New shirt dropping today, actually.
What?
New shirt dropping today. Should we talk about it right now?
New shirt alert.
It'll be on our main feeds, but the Washed Athletic Club shirt will be dropping today. You can go cop one. It might be on the site right now. It might not be, but either way, we're going to spam the TL with it, so it'll show up eventually. Just get happy about that.
Just know that it's going to be there at some point.
Also, Bit Madness seating is on Reddit and Discord. Go vote right now. No? Never mind. It's done. Don't do that.
Thank you,
Who didn't
Randy.
update the programming notes, Randy?
Looks like Randy
Wow,
fucked
dude.
up again.
Too busy.
He's got his head up his ass. That's why it's so fat.
Dude, how long's his neck?
Hey, so when I tweeted that pic,
He's a Kim Kardashian type.
Brett tagged a account that didn't exist, which was Watch Media HR. That account now exists.
Yeah, it makes sense that it exists now, yeah?
It's now a real thing.
Cool.
So.
Can't wait to get the company canceled because of that account. Should be good. Also, Patreon schedule this week. Shouts to all the patrons. Bachelor tomorrow. Tomorrow we got after the fun. No, we have William Tell All tonight, right?
Yeah, they're gonna tell all.
Do we know if we have anything else tonight outside of the women tell all? Do we have any
We don't know.
Mavs
fantasy
are in
suites?
There's
Mavs
nothing
are in
that-
Orlando.
Nothing
that's
they won't
big.
tell.
That's
We're going to
big.
tell everything.
Also, R&B radio on Tuesdays. Voicemails on Friday. And that's that. You guys ready to recap this weekend in fun?
Sure.
Thought you'd never ask.
This week, it's presented by Hims. You've heard us talking about Hims and how they're helping guys look their best. If you haven't yet, it's time to see what they're all about because 66% of men start losing their hair by age 35. And once you've noticed thinning hair, it can be too late. So whether that hairline is slowly starting to move backwards or you have any bald spots, the best way to prevent more hair loss is to do something about it while you still have some. So don't turn to those weird solutions when you can turn to medicine and science. The solution here, forhims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. It's time to write a new chapter, one in which you have hair.
Yeah.
Now that I've got dad vibes, I think I might need to start taking this more. I think I might need to re-up my dosage so that I can keep this hair going.
I think you probably should, man.
I mean, I think I have luscious locks, but do I really? I can't see the back of my, like the crown of my head all the time. Like, I think I might just need to do some preventative.
Don't worry, dude. If you're anything like me, you'll keep your luscious locks. I've had no issues there whatsoever. Thank you, Hims.
Well, to avoid that, forhims.com. You know this stuff's FDA approved?
Obviously.
That's the first thing I looked for.
You have to.
I was like, I got to make sure they've got the certification, and they do.
Yeah. 4Hims connects you with a licensed medical professional online, which could save you hours, completely confidential and discreet. The discreet part's huge.
I love discretion.
Oh, discreet.
There we go. All discreet. Gosh darn.
Oh, are you doing Yin Yang Twins?
Yeah, Lil Jon, the East Side Boys.
Yeah.
Hams.
Discreet.
Keep your hair up top. Today, Hims is giving you their best offer yet. If you're not happy with your results after 90 days, they'll give you a full refund. And right now, our listeners can get their first visit absolutely free. Go to forhims.com/steam. That's forhims.com/steam. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions do apply. See website for full details and important safety information. But remember, that's forhims.com/steam. Dylan, what'd you do this weekend?
Wow, thank you for asking, Will. I had a pretty fantastic weekend, actually. So last week, as I explained, we had to postpone Parks' little birthday celebration with the family because of the winter storm.
Still looking for that text.
His party is still happening, like party, like birthday party. With
You won't be there because you don't party.
Okay, David, that's just stupid.
He doesn't.
Anyway,
Randy.
Friday night we had family come over. Dallas, which is Parks' mother, was there, and her parents and her boyfriend. It was over there. This is at my house, by the way.
Oh,
The whole crew getting together.
Okay.
My family was there. It was a great
That's
time.
weird because you'd think his godfather would be there, but that's okay.
Sorry, Dave. You'll be invited to the actual party though.
I can't make it.
We got some Italian food up in the crib. It was
Where'd you go, Fazoli's?
Was it Va Bene?
Mandolas. I had to feed a lot of people, and your boy was shelling out for it. So Mandolas. It's pretty good.
Went
man.
over there in Circle C off Slaughter.
No, William Cannon
Oh,
and Mopac, close to the crib.
we're doing very specific locations here.
Yeah, most
Stuart,
people aren't going to care about that detail.
405.
Get on Mopac.
And it was
Change
great.
been white.
Parks had just an absolute blast. It was awesome. It was a great night.
Yeah, man, I'm sure it was awesome. Thank you. Thanks
Yeah,
for the
man,
invite.
I would have hated to eat Italian food over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I really just have never been a fan
You
of
know what I
that.
hate doing? Eating Italian food with all my friends.
It's the worst.
Sheesh. Okay, I get it.
Hey, oh!
The rest of the weekend, not a whole lot, man. Stuff's still pretty locked down. We went to the playground. Had Parks the whole weekend. We went to the playground. I took him to the gym, to Lifetime. He loves the child center up there. Mixes it up with the little tykes. They have fun. I got a pump in. It was tight.
Got a
pump
what
in,
in?
David.
Oh, like a workout?
Yeah,
I saw you on the playground.
Didn't they call you Lil Pump back in the day?
Yeah, they did. I don't know why though.
Pump Daddy?
Underrated campaign trail was Lil Pump being at one of the late stage Donald Trump rallies.
Yeah.
And he called him Lil Pimp when he introduced him.
Yeah.
It seems like a year
Yeah,
ago, but
that
it was
happens.
like really like 4 months ago.
Did he need a pardon?
I don't know if did he do anything?
Did he Lil Wayne the situation?
That really did work out well for Lil Wayne, didn't it?
He finessed the president.
Pretty good move.
Anyway,
I saw you on the playground.
where are you going with this joke?
No, that I just backed you down.
No, I don't think that. Dave, come on, man.
I put you in a blender.
You did not, dude.
He watched you spin around like into a beautiful
God,
oblivion.
I would back you down in that paint so hard.
No, you wouldn't. You'd
Yeah.
switch. You'd have double pivot foot, and I'd be calling traveling every time.
We're not even allowed to run fives with Randy anymore because Dylan's going to be like, no, I got Randy down low.
I can't handle that booty.
Dylan's trying to post up on Randy the entire time.
He's just down the paint, throwing that ass around, getting all the boards, man.
Why
It's
am
not
I the
fair.
face
There's
of-
no 3-second rule when Dylan's down low with Randy.
Watch the hands. Watch the hands.
Why am I the face of Wash Media HR Twitter account?
Because that's the horny account or the horny GIF.
Is that what that's
Because,
from? Okay.
Like the mustache, it's kind of you have kind of like an authoritative presence, you know.
It's true.
Yeah, everybody says that about me.
Yeah.
Dude, what did D-Man get into this weekend?
Not much.
Sick.
Got to tell you, I was on late night bottle duty, so it was it was pretty much me and the child from about 11 on, and I was feeding him, changing him, doing it all. First time I've really done all of that stuff by myself, and it went fairly well. No major freakouts or anything. He did, dude. It never ceases to amaze me the range that an infant can urinate, because the stream is it is amazing. It's like how, like he's peeing on
Dude,
the wall.
he takes after his dad.
He's having to duck his head.
I can't recall Parks ever doing that, like peeing, like as I, like,
As you changed him,
Yeah.
it's apparently very common.
I know, but I don't think Parks has ever done it.
You're a pee boy, though.
Yeah, but I normally don't pee on myself.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've known about you for a while now.
Yeah.
You're kind of a germ guy, so you don't want to piss all over yourself.
Well, I try not to drink so much that I pee myself anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you ever try to mix up like the late night bottle stuff with like roads, and you just toss like sparklers on the bottle before you like bring it in the room?
You're saying you're doing bottle service.
Mhm.
Yeah. We hired some people from Pop to bring it in.
Mhm.
They're looking to make a little extra money on the side.
Sparklers.
Do they have like a lullaby version of Mo Bamba that you can request?
They play Venga Boys.
That sounds tight.
We like to party.
Lullaby Mo Bamba?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I'm trying to think of how that would go, but I can't really my brain can't put it together right now.
Yeah. I'm not
Sheck West does not do lullabies.
I'm not musically inclined enough to pull that off.
What else did I do? Man, dude, it's going to be for the foreseeable future for your boy. It's going to be the same. Just not really do much. I tuned into the UFC card Saturday. It was pretty shit. I texted with Dan and Micah about it. I texted our group texts, had some fun in there. Hopped on, tried to play a little Verdansk with KJ and the boys, and had to bail out because Rhodes was crying. So, yeah, man. There's not a worse feeling for me than having to bail out of a game. We were talking earlier, the investment that goes into dropping into Warzone. It's like a 30-minute game, right?
Oh, I forgot to include something about my weekend. Can I drop it real quick?
Yeah, I wasn't in the middle of mine. Go ahead.
I got 14 kills in one game.
Oh, dude, that's so awesome.
14 kills in one game. I bet Randy's never even done that.
Dude, you're obsessed with Randy.
Randy, have you?
Did y'all get the dub?
No, man.
This is just like a stat padding.
my
Russell Westbrook
teammates.
game.
My teammates were really holding me back. I needed some help. I was just my back.
We'll have to
was-
ask KJ about that.
My back. KJ wasn't in that game.
Who was in it?
It was Zach and Klein.
Why are you going to do Zach and Klein like
My
that?
back was hurting after that one. You know what I'm saying?
Because he got blown out?
Because I was carrying the team.
Mm.
Sucked
Thought
a disc?
something might have happened in the gulag.
Emphasis on goo.
What's wrong with you, dude? Anyway, back to your.
You used to call your thing the gulag back in the day.
Yeah, it's true.
That's gross.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Anyway,
What?
I lost steam.
Dylan derailed with something you
I
were
know,
saying
I
about
know.
like
I got
more
the
important.
time investment that you put into that kind
My
of thing.
14
got
kills
nothing.
was more important than whatever.
Dylan's
he had to say.
making this entire pod about himself. First, he cucks your pregnancy, and he's
Thank
cucking
you.
my weekend.
I'm sorry, man.
Sally always knows when I'm playing like an online FIFA game because something will happen and I'm like, nope, you got to handle this. It's like I'm not going to pause for 30 seconds to go run and sprint and do something.
Mm-hmm.
I need that 15 minutes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sorry.
You can't stop in the middle of a FIFA game.
No. It's every man for himself out there.
Yeah.
Oof. It's tough out there.
Will,
I had a big
you do
weekend.
anything?
I went to Vegas for the first time on Wednesday.
Dude, you're so money.
Sally got real tired. The second we landed, I started just volume shooting beautiful baby jokes, and that did not go over well.
Vegas, baby.
Look at all
Yeah.
these beautiful babies.
I was like, ooh, I love the smell of beautiful babies in the morning. And Sally's just like, stop.
Did y'all rent like an old convertible?
I wish. Now, why did no one tell me how close the Vegas airport is to the Strip?
oh yeah,
It's so close.
Never
It's
asked.
it's all right
It's so
there.
close. Yeah.
Vegas is sick, dude.
Vegas has like a connotation to it. Everyone knows like a lot about it. And I've always said that the best way, if I was ever going to go for my first time, I wanted to go with my pregnant wife.
yeah, that's
I
how,
was like,
that's how most
that's how
people
you
do
do
it.
Vegas, man.
That's how you turn up in Vegas.
Yeah.
And the best time to go is the end of February on a Wednesday morning.
oh yeah,
Oh my, lit.
big time.
Lit. I mean, it was like only high rollers only. It was like a fight night atmosphere in there. I thought it was like Tyson Holyfield again
Yeah,
or
man.
something. It
Dude,
was
the
just
energy
sick.
in that town on a Wednesday is just different.
Mm-hmm.
You just get in there and it hits you.
I do miss that city. I want to go back.
Your boy did hit the sports book.
Let's go.
Did you win monies?
I actually did win a little money, Dave.
Let's
Thank you for asking.
go.
I bet Man City in a Champions League game, and it won.
What was the game yesterday? I watched a little bit of it.
Chelsea, Man U.
Was that 0-0?
Yeah.
Real cool investment of time by me.
Yeah, I've learned to. Someone made a very good note one day. They said anytime Will hypes up a game, it ends 0-0, and they're completely correct, especially when it comes to Man U. So I didn't watch much of that. Vegas though,
Vegas, baby.
what a time! It's just a weird place.
It's crazy, man. What happens there stays there. So if you don't want to disclose anymore, you don't have to.
Dude, good call. There was some dude behind me at the sports book who just sounded like he was absolutely ruined, and he was talking to his buddy, and he was like, "Man, I gotta stop doing this." And I was like,
Oh, no.
I was like, oh, dude, what did this guy do last night? I looked back and I saw a very nice watch on his wrist. And he's like, I got to stop coming to this city. He's like, I come in here with 20 to 30K like every weekend and I just come out with nothing.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
got to stop.
Yeah, dude, it might be a good time for you to stop. You could buy a fleet of cars.
Yeah, running the numbers on that one's not going to look good for him.
Based on his outfit, he could afford it. I was like, okay, yeah, he's dripping. But that kind of gave me some anxiety.
That's a lifestyle that just gives me anxiety just to even think about.
Your boy went to a Japanese restaurant there called Zuma, went off on some steak, had some sushi.
Was it Wagyu?
Surf and turf?
I mean, you could technically say it was surf and turf.
I
We had a
ca-
bunch
I-
of steak on the table and a bunch of fresh fish.
Yeah, that's surf and
So,
turf
yeah.
for me.
It was lit.
It doesn't have to be on the same plate.
It was
for me.
lit. Yeah, then we woke up the next morning and Sally and I went back for, I guess I didn't even get to do this weekend in fun last week. But yeah, we decided to go back to Laguna Beach where we got married for a little resort action.
How sweet.
And yeah, it was a wonderful time. Do you guys want me to speak to seeing Hannah and Dylan from The Bachelor, or should we save that for circling back? I think we might need to save
Dude,
it.
that's a
over them.
crazy story. You should save that for tomorrow. Like, that story is
Did anything
wild.
happen?
Epic, dude.
He's going to
Epic.
save it. He's going to save it.
Wow. Everyone tune in.
Hey, did you... We did this weekend in fun... What was the thing that Brett did when he was explaining Top Shot? We did this weekend in fungible... The way he explained
don't remember.
what Top Shot was, which, by the way, I think you're the proud owner of, whether you know it or not.
A wet
A
bounce pass?
digital,
Got you a
a
sick-ass
dri-
bounce
digital
pass.
trading card.
Thank you. I still don't know how this works, and I'll tell you this. I don't really care.
Just know that you own a bounce pass.
Okay,
Right now.
perfect.
Yeah.
That works for me.
It's the only asset that appreciates. So I hope you appreciate it.
I appreciate
Wow.
Randy's
well
asset.
said. I think everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
Someone called him Randy Trim Backy.
That's good.
It's good.
That's good.
Pretty funny.
We just tooled around Laguna Beach for a little bit.
Well, are we going to talk about the announcement? I mean, we kind of covered it already, but that was a big part of your weekend, I think.
Yeah, it was a big part of the weekend. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in a
Did
sec.
you see my comment on Sally's post?
Well, yeah. What was your
It was
actual
really
comment,
funny.
dog? What was it?
Something about the squad doing straight numbers right now. We got, Rhodes in the mix.
Yeah, we
We
were.
got little baby DeFreeze coming.
So they upgraded us to a room the actual exact room that we stayed in for our wedding,
Let me upgrade.
and it was like it was the nicest surprise I've ever gotten. No, stop,
off.
dude.
Is that
Stop.
Beyonce?
Just stop. What I didn't realize, like, we live in a city where people smoke weed.
Let's go.
Dude,
It's like legal here.
everybody is burning weed.
You're
Yeah.
allowed to have a small amount of marijuana on your person. You're not going to get in trouble here.
Smoke some,
I'm the
bitch.
one smoking marijuana.
People be blazing all the time over in California.
Oh, they just let it rip.
The dude next to me, he looked like Sean Penn.
Was it Sean
He was.
Penn?
They were staying in the
Dude.
place next to me. I walk out. You can bring your dog to the resort. He had his dog sitting on a dog bed on their porch, and then he's just sitting there, just ripping a J next to me. And I was like, dude, you are chilling right now.
Did you hit it with him?
Oh, dude.
Nah,
Tell
he
him the
didn't even
dog
offer.
story.
I was like, come on, bro.
Tell him the dog story.
What's the dog story?
Remember what you texted us? Didn't you have an unplanned
Oh
visitor?
my God. Okay, yeah. So okay, yeah. I'm glad you remembered this. So we get back from dinner, and it had been a late night. I had been drinking pretty much all day. I was just kind of. You're on vacation. It was Friday. I didn't really have anything to worry. It was actually Thursday. I didn't really have anything to worry about. And so, because we were in a state that was legal, I decided to partake in the marijuana.
You burned.
I burned.
Dylan,
And
take notes.
so I went outside and I decided to burn on the little lawn that we had outside of our hotel room. And so I was like, you know what would make this really kind of chill out here is if I downloaded that stargazing app because the stars were absolutely popping while we were there. So I just have the phone in the air and I'm just looking at all these stars, just kind of like loving it. And then all of a sudden, I just see this dog just sprint by me. And so I'm like, okay, what the hell just happened? This wasn't some small dog. This wasn't like a cavapoo like Micah has. This was a dog.
Getting lifted, looking at the stars, man.
It was tight for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this dog decided to just sprint through the door of our hotel room and just start running around our hotel room. So Sally is like taking a shower, and I'm sprinting around the hotel room trying to wrangle this German Shepherd, which was badass.
Was
by
it
the
a
way.
chill dog though?
Yeah, pretty chill dog, but like
Brown and black? What was the color scheme on this thing?
yeah, brown and black.
Aren't they all?
And so you don't
Some are
you
all
don't really
black.
know, like anytime a dog sprints into your hotel room, you never know what to do. Like, what am I supposed to do with this thing?
Chill with it.
Is this like a complimentary dog from the resort that I can play with for the rest of the
I don't
weekend?
That would
they
be
do
cool
that.
if they had
I
that.
don't think they do that.
We didn't hear anyone calling its name outside, and so I decided to I grabbed it by its collar and I just started leading it towards the door. And Sally knew something was up because she just heard me. She's like, "It sounded like you were talking to Rosie." You were the second the dog walked in, you were like, "Oh no, oh nope, over here, over here." And it was just the weirdest situation of all time. And little did we know that apparently this dog was staying with another family not near us, and it had just escaped that night. But we saw it around the resort the rest of the time. It never ran up on me ever again.
How did you get it home?
I didn't. I shut it out the door, and then it started barking. And I was just watching it, and while it was barking, I think that the owner started calling its name,
Oh.
and so I think it just ran back. But wild scene. You don't want that happening to you.
I suppose not.
No, made me want Rosie there though. I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't we bring Rosie?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Glad you guys had a good time.
It was a very good time. You want to talk Vizzy real quick, and then we can hop into to the baby stuff.
Busy.
It's been a long time since we've been able to do this.
Can't you
no,
see?
Dylan, it has been said that contractually you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I want to see the right. I want to see that.
You can't.
Show
It's
me
in
the
a
contract.
PDF that's locked.
Show me the
You
contract.
can't edit or see it.
I think they like it when I do it.
Do you ever have a time when you have to make a difficult choice because all the options are too similar? Like sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, all right, I want to go to Matt's El Rancho tonight. Should I text Dylan or Dave? And you guys are very similar. And then I just text Dave because your phone never works.
Wait, why can't you just text both of us though?
Because your phone doesn't work, unfortunately. You should get the iPhone 13. But the option with something extra always makes the choice easier. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
How about the first hard seltzer with antioxidant vitamin C? Because Vizzy brings something unique and delicious to the table, baby. Grab yourself a drink that can do both with Vizzy Hard Seltzer.
Dude, they just dropped a tweet about their 4 new flavors.
Let's go. What are they?
Papaya passion fruit, a match made in juicy heaven.
Wood.
This combo is a dream, and you won't want to wake up. You have raspberry tangerine, summon your sip senses, or your senses, and sip this fusion. It'll take you somewhere like Ibiza, only better. Their words.
Don't take a pill in Ibiza. Just order a Vizzy.
Blackberry lemon will.
Let's go. I had a blueberry pomegranate last night when I got home from the airport.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good flavor.
I'm
Yep.
not ready to move on from the old flavors. Like I know I'm gonna.
That's because
like
you haven't
them.
tasted the new flavors yet, Dylan.
I know. I get that, but like I just love them so much.
The best way to get over someone is to get under someone.
No, we're not doing that.
Explain this one to me. Watermelon strawberry. Enjoy watermelon, high mixed with sweet strawberries. Harry doesn't know what's coming.
Harry doesn't know what's coming.
Harry Styles.
Oh, watermelon sugar, high. You know that song?
I don't. I
you
genuinely
really
don't. No, but
Man, you killed that, dog.
Dude, Harry Styles, he's pretty good.
He's
man.
got swag.
He's got some bops.
you can't deny the swag.
Watermelon sugar, high. You've heard that.
Well, he
song.
doesn't know what's coming, Dylan.
Well, maybe we should link and build with Harry Styles. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there are plenty of hard seltzers to choose from, Dylan. Maybe you can have one with Harry Styles.
Okay.
You know, in April, they're launching its own lemonade hard seltzer in 4 delicious flavors, including watermelon, peach, raspberry, and strawberry with the same delicious antioxidant vitamin C. But they also have the pineapple, mango, black cherry, lime, strawberry, kiwi, blueberry, pomegranate, papaya, passion fruit. All the ones that Dave just said.
Please tell me that they have acerola in them.
All of them, dude.
Oh my god.
It's a super fruit. Super fruit. With Vizzy, you can enjoy refreshment now with antioxidant vitamin C and at 5% ABV, 100 calories, and less than 1 gram of real cane sugar per can. Every sip of Vizzy is more exhilarating. You know Vizzy lemonade has 0 grams of sugar in it? Swag.
How do they pull that off?
Swag.
Man? How do they do it?
Upgrade your hard seltzer to Vizzy. To find out where you can purchase, go to VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. That's VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. You must be 21 or older. So yeah, I'm having a kid.
Dude.
It's kind of weird. I feel like we haven't talked about it like in public for so long. That
By the way, very impressive job at keeping it a secret this long.
It wasn't that hard, to be honest.
I almost let it slip, 17 times while recording because I'm just kind of dumb sometimes. I held it together.
I want to give props to you guys for not letting it slip despite how long you've known for.
Yeah.
But it wasn't something that, Sally got into it on Sunday Scaries yesterday about why we kind of didn't do everything like right away. But, you guys had a lot of pressure on you to not let something slip, especially like Dave over here. I feel like you talking baby stuff, it probably would have been a lot easier to bounce stuff off me.
It ran through my head not to involve you in a manner in which would lead people to be like, wait, what? Will?
To be honest, we thought that the way that they would be revealed to people, because we slowly told everyone we knew, or most people we knew. We put it on our Christmas card. And I thought that the one way that Sally would get found out would be like a trip to Matt's El Rancho.
Yeah.
One Will mommy at Matt's El Rancho, and all of a sudden it's over.
That surprises me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like she hasn't been posting on social media. She's just gotten very good at hiding the bump.
Well, she didn't really have much of a bump to hide for a long time. And then I've even posted photos of her on there that like just you couldn't really see it.
There was one recently, I think at Lily's shower.
Yes. That blew my mind
And
that
I
you
was
couldn't
like-
tell she was pregnant there.
I was like, that's really impressive. Good job.
Did she hit you up to talk about hiding the bump, like based on your experience?
David, we're not doing that, man. It's a cocaine.
Yeah,
Make it a,
Dylan,
No, no, no. I
Dylan
was
told her to
talking-
keister it. And
I was doing boner jokes, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I'm not
compression
good at-
shorts.
I'm not good at hiding those.
You got to do the tuck.
Oh, it's a tuck method for sure.
Do you tuck elastic waistband? All right.
Oh, yeah, of course.
God, little Will's gonna love this.
Well, let's play back the
let's go back.
episode when Dad
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about
Let's go down a little trip down memory lane.
Well, you just,
see how my father talked about me.
You probably should just not think about that. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's one thing that No, we're not finding out.
Very cool.
So yeah, we don't know if it's a girl or boy.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a girl.
Yeah. Do we want to put wagers on it?
It's 50-50, right? You got to think.
You
But
got to think.
It's a girl.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. There's a lot of ladies in the fam.
Does that matter?
I don't know. You could say that I'm due, but I don't really have any faith that it's not.
I think it's a coin flip.
Lily's pregnant as well, and she's gonna pop at any moment now.
Do they know gender?
No, they don't know either. And so if she has a girl, I'm gonna be dead set that we're having a girl.
I think they're having a girl, and I think you're having a boy.
Little
Nah.
bruiser.
No, y'all are having a girl. Bet.
Part of me wants a boy so that he and Rhodes can just be a wrecking crew together.
They're gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah. They're gonna be like coming
You know
to us
what?
at the same time, asking for skateboards and stuff.
They can. You know what? If it's a girl, they can fuck shit up too.
That's true. Girls can skate too.
It's gender neutral to fuck
Ladies
shit
is
up.
pimps too, man.
Parks is gonna be like putting him in trash cans in high school and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Making fun of them.
Rhodes is that right?
He'd have to
Rhodes
be in
got
his
a
like
sight
sixth year of high school, but yeah.
set. Jeez.
We'll get him out of high school on time, I think. Hey, congrats.
Do I have dad energy?
Dude,
It's coming around.
Big dad energy, right?
Oh yeah. Dude, that's sick. Do I have a
coming
dad
around.
bod?
Nah,
Dude.
Dad
Dad,
bods are sick.
you're hot, dude.
Dude, the dad bods are in.
God.
Why do people try to make that a thing?
Dad bod?
Yeah.
Because it's easier to make a thing and meme on the internet that's acceptable than it is to actually work out, is what I've learned.
True.
Yeah, Dylan.
Okay.
Dude,
Ladies and
Sally
gentlemen.
did numbers. Damn.
Will's weekend.
Yeah, she did. You see the top comment, though?
When I click on the top comment, it actually has Dave's first when I click on
Wow,
it.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Why did my emoji do
Dave's
numbers?
emoji did numbers, real
Dave,
cap
no
hat.
offense, but your emoji stunk.
A lot of people are saying that mine is the real winner.
You're actually the
No.
third one down when I click onto here.
What?
That's too
What a
bad.
joke that is.
Sorry, dude.
Oh, that's the same for me.
People are
somehow.
wondering if I'm going to name my child after a community amenity.
Yeah. Some kind of publicly funded infrastructure of sorts, maybe.
People are thinking bridges, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Bridges
Overpass.
to freeze is kind of tight.
Overpass to freeze.
All I'll say is this. If it's a boy, we have a name. If it's a girl, we have no clue what we're doing. We are hung out to dry right now. We've been tossing around a lot of names, but nothing's really stuck yet.
As the book, did you guys bring the book on the plane?
No, we didn't. I've already read that entire book now. Dave gave us a book that was
The baby wizard name or something?
Baby Name Wizard, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very robust resource for names,
A
and
lot of names.
it might be too much. I was very overwhelmed.
It's a lot of info.
We'll see.
We didn't even end up going with anything from it, so.
Wow, must be nice to have a big brain that can think of your own names.
I don't know. I think
Look at you
Alyssa
two
thought
in this picture. Come on, man. Cute shit.
Yeah, we recorded the episode of Scaries because I was like, well, Sally, like I would kind of like to sit down with you and talk about it. Like people are going to want to hear from you anyway. So we decided to do that. And then it kind of got to the point where it was like, oh, now we have to post something before Sunday because the episode's going to drop. So I was like, all right, Sal. Luckily, we had our buddy who actually did some photos at our wedding. He came and knocked out some photos for us.
Dude, Sally has a lot of followers. I just realized.
Is she doing
this.
numbers?
She is. She's sneaking up on 5K. That's a lot. Having a famous husband, I guess, it'll do that.
You act
Okay.
surprised. Why are you surprised?
Do you think
That's
my
a-
wife's not followable?
No, I mean I follow her obviously, but that's a lot. It's a lot for.
Do you remember when you
Common
didn't
folk.
follow my wife for like 6 years?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to keep bringing that up.
Well, I haven't brought it up in a month.
I just thought that I did, but I didn't.
I hate when that happens. I thought
You know,
I did,
you know
but
I love
didn't.
Alyssa. She knows it too. Stop.
Dude, there's nothing worse though when you don't follow someone but you've known them for so long and like see them regularly that it's like, well, now I can't press follow on you because it's just gonna be awkward when that happens.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to handle those situations.
There's no easy way. There needs to be a premium pay thing where you can just slide in there.
You have to know when they're doing like a post so that you can just try to slide in there with the likes.
Yeah.
But now they're reformatting how like likes work on here, so you can't even fucking do it. It's
What are they
devastating.
doing? What are they doing?
I don't really have much more to say about this child.
Hey,
other
man,
than I'm
just-
excited.
I would
I
like to be
do.
the
Get
first.
ready, Will.
I'd like to be the first to congratulate you guys.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me be the first to thank you for congratulating us.
I accept that.
Yeah, to everyone out there, I was trying to respond to a lot of people, but there's just so many nice DMs and comments and stuff like that. You can't respond to them all, but I really appreciate it. Made me. I'll be honest, it made me really like more excited. I was already really excited, but like having everyone reach out, it felt good.
Y'all are in a good position because Lily and Drew will have just gone through it, and you've got me who's just gone through it. And that's that's the best resource. There's books, there's apps, and they're helpful, but like nothing's better than like KJ, me talking to KJ and him being like, "Oh yeah, you need to do this. You need to buy this."
You know, I'm a dad too, by the way.
Yeah, but you're like what, 5 years away from it?
Yeah, the game's done changed.
My
Yeah, you
son-
don't know.
My son just turned 6, man.
6 years away.
He's doing numbers.
We're out here buying like high tech like things that like I don't even know, like
Like a
rock him
baby
to sleep
monitor?
and stuff. Like
Dylan's buying Parks Lincoln logs and shit.
He has Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln logs are tight.
Yeah.
he told me they're trash. He said he hated them.
I don't think he ever played with them, though.
What? It's weird that little kids aren't into like.
Wood, fake wood.
Mm-hmm. Does Parks respect wood?
He respects wood, man.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, I had my first espresso martini over the weekend. I should have said
Ladies
that
and
this weekend
gentlemen.
in fun.
Will's weekend.
Yep. Had my first ever espresso martini. I think that's the reason that I got so twisted when I was hanging out with that dog.
Was that martini from y'all's place that y'all were staying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I had one, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're very good there.
They were very good. I can see why they're a thing. I don't see myself ordering them anytime soon.
Don't tell Brett that.
I'm
can go
glad that
without
I've had one, but like I don't need to make that a good part of my life. I wish I had a different name, if I'm being honest. I think Duda actually spoke to this in a recent Duda's one thing that he talks about on his Substack. But he essentially said like it's not even close to a real martini with like vodka or gin in it,
Right.
so it should just be something separate.
It's essentially just in a martini glass,
Yeah,
right?
it's just what it's served in. You could serve that on the rocks in like a double old fashioned glass, and I think I would like it just as much. It's like
What's the liquor in there? Is it vodka?
no clue.
You gotta think it's vodka.
I think it's
Let's look it up. If you told me it was something weird, I'd believe it. Cold brew, vodka, simple syrup, coffee beans, coffee liqueur.
no, Dylan. It's hideous liquor.
Just don't make them
It's a
sweet,
joke for
people,
two.
you know? Don't get too sweet with it. Ruin it.
I just fuck so heavy with regular marts.
Right?
I think KJ got a key.
KJ got a key, dude.
It's
Hell.
big for KJ.
Very big for him.
By the looks of it, I don't think it's working.
Oh, that's good.
In which would
He got in today?
He came in with me.
Oh, tough.
gross, dude.
He'll get there. Should we move on?
Dylan, you gotta stop today, man.
Why? What's he doing?
What'd I
Are you
do?
thinking about Randy still?
No comment.
Are you wearing a Man Outfitters Henley? Is it Henley Monday right now?
It's only Monday.
Dude, he went Henley under Shacket.
Yeah, I dress like trash sometimes. Everybody knows that.
I didn't even know people still had their Man Outfitters Henleys.
The other one I wear
still
is
have
also
mine.
Man Outfitters.
I donated mine, unfortunately.
It's the one thing
What?
they did right.
You don't do Henley Thursday?
Well, I lost like the weight, and I was like, well, I'd have to like fill out more in order to fit in this again. So what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Bro. Lift.
Yeah, but like my arms like are the perfect size right now.
Yeah, you don't want
Oh,
those getting
wow.
any bigger.
Look
Dude.
at dude, look at the complete and utter lack of definition.
Those are arm goals.
Do you want to put this on your timeline?
Arm goal.
Like, dude, these are perfect.
Yeah, look at that.
It's like PVC pipe, dude.
I'm horned.
Thank you.
PVC pipe.
What are we even doing, man? What's next on this rundown?
Can we talk about something that took over the entirety of TikTok for a little bit?
Ah, yes. Middle parts and skinny jeans.
Dude.
Gen Z versus millennial.
Dude, it's finally happening. We're finally going to war with these little fucks.
This has been somewhat off my radar, considering I've been outspoken about middle parts. Some people have been tagging me.
You're the
in
godfather of anti-middle parts.
softball. Yeah. My opinion hasn't changed, by the way.
What's your opinion?
I just keep my mouth shut about it.
What's your opinion, though?
I forgot.
No, you don't.
I forgot.
Or didn't.
Well, this says millennials and Gen Z are feuding over side parts and skinny jeans on TikTok. That's why you haven't heard of it, because you don't even TikTok, dude.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Do you
talk.
have the app?
I do, but I don't think I've ever opened it.
Remind me after this pod. I've got a TikTok idea.
Okay, perfect.
I meant to text this.
It says the topic of side parts and the older generation's affinity for them has been making its way around TikTok for months. See, this is like embarrassing that we didn't even know this slander was happening, and it's all coming to light now. But it says with a viral video by a user goes by Lady Gleep, heightening the conversation over the summer after she encouraged her fellow TikTok users to prove me wrong, but I don't think there's a single person who looks better with a side part than they do a middle part.
Oh, I cannot disagree.
This is
more.
the anti-Dorn. So now, as
How old is this person?
too young for you.
It's like 17.
Don't look at me. I don't know. I got nothing for you.
Yeah, I don't know how old Lady Gleep is.
Look, I've
Lady
kept
Gleep.
my mouth shut because a lot of people like middle parts. I get it. And
Do you want to
Well, what-
guess how
give
many?
us your take.
Do you want to guess how many views the hashtag middle part has amassed on TikTok since this happened?
can I point out though?
3 million.
142.8 million views.
What?
Can I point out how ahead of the curve I was on this?
What's your take, though?
How are you ahead of the curve?
You won't even tell us what your take was.
I was ahead of the curve on having an opinion one way or the other about middle versus side parts.
Here we go.
I was
First,
when I was
Mr.
going
Top
in
comment
when I was going in
himself.
on parts. People, no one else was talking about them.
what were you? What is your like issue with? Or
I forgot
without?
what did I say. I can't remember.
Randy, pull a tape.
no,
Nah.
these Gen Zers are getting ruthless. Like they're just bullying people about.
Yeah, that's not cool, y'all.
You can't be
Even if
bullying
it's-
people for their side parts.
Even
What's
if it's
Gen Z
virtual
again?
bullying, it's still bullying.
What's Gen Z again?
Young, I don't know, young people,
Oh, okay.
teenagers to like early 20s. I
Is
think
Parks Gen Z?
Yeah.
No.
What
Parks
what
is-
gen is he?
Parks is Generation Alpha, I believe.
Wow, that's
which
kind of
is
tight.
Wow, unlike his dad.
If you like toxic masculinity, that's really cool for him.
Yeah, way to go, Dylan.
I didn't name it. Man.
Gen
Come
Z is anyone born after 1996.
Oh, geez.
Randy, what year were you born in? 94. He was,
Ah,
Randy
nice
was born
try,
in
Randy.
94 if you want to feel old.
Nice
on. Randy's
try,
one
bro.
of one of the younger millennials out there. I'm one of the older millennials out there. Just
See,
give you
there needs to be
perspective on the
something that splits
on
up
the,
millennials because Randy, he and I are different.
We're built different.
You guys are not the same.
We are not the same.
Clearly, we saw him standing in the corner over here. We know you guys are
Right.
built different.
There you go. Dylan is just really.
Randy has cake with motion, and you're eating cake by the ocean. You are not the same.
Wow.
Did you have cake by the ocean over the weekend?
I actually did have cake by the ocean.
I
Thank you
thought
for
you might have.
asking. We picked up
Let
a
me be the
cake.
first to ask.
We picked up a cake from the place that made our wedding cake, and we had a little cake by the ocean. I actually meant to send you guys a pic, but
Look at you two, man. What a
I
weekend.
was probably wrangling dogs.
Who let the dog out?
Why are skinny jeans getting dragged? I know. So if we had Barrett on here, Barrett would say, well, everything's trending towards things being looser fitting now, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, it's all trending that way.
Yeah. And so
So you got that was good.
someone said, "I'm sorry, but the generation that ate Tide Pods do not get a say in where the part in my hair goes or what pants I wear. Thanks." Shouts to Taylor Raines.
I don't see me going back to baggy jeans.
So the
Not
young
that I wear super skinny, but like I can't go back to Jinkos.
Why? I think if you're gonna go back to Jinko, it's like now's the time.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Generation Z, right? That's what we're talking about.
Zoomers.
They're the e-boy haircut generation, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck do they get say in anything? No,
Dude, but they're hot.
They're doing like
Those dudes are hot.
they're
Why are
doing
those
like
dudes
Air
so hot?
Monarchs and like 4-inch inseams with e-boy haircuts. They need to shut up. They look like idiots.
What I don't get is like if you go to a restaurant and there's like cool teens there, all the girls are wearing like the chunkiest big white sneakers, and I just don't get it.
I will never understand what's going on with these kids.
Why are they telling us how to dress?
I don't know. Just out here dressing.
I wore white jeans in our baby pic. Like, am I getting roasted for my white jeans not being baggy enough?
If they saw me right now, they would throw up everywhere.
They saw that pic of Randy and they were like, "Oh my god,
like,
why does he have so much ass?"
This
Like,
dude's wearing a Henley on a Monday? What decade is this guy in? You know what I'm saying, Dave?
I don't get it, man.
I don't either. Fashion has really never been my thing, as you can probably tell.
Mm-hmm.
And the older I get, the more out of touch I am. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. That's why I stick to the classics, man. I'm a classics guy. Polos and slacks, shit like that, you know.
When do you ever wear that?
It's been a while.
you never wear polos and slacks.
Are you fucking pledging?
Real estate professional over here.
But like, like I wear colored shirts and shit. Like, I dress pretty
No,
normally.
you don't.
Sweaters and
You've worn
colored
the
shirts.
same shacket for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. I am kind of edgy.
Polos and slacks.
You know what I'm saying though? Like that stuff will never go out
You're
of
not
style.
an insurance agent. You're a podcaster. I haven't seen you wear you wear a polo in here once a month.
Even if the trend deviates from that type of thing, it always comes back. You know
Well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
trends are cyclical.
Right.
But like in order
But
for you to,
there are classics too, though.
but in order for you to endure the trends being cyclical, you have to dress like shit for like 10 years.
You know, the earliest I've ever seen someone be in on a trend was Duda with his normie shit when he first moved to Austin.
Normcore.
No, dude, like for me, being in Austin, I was like, dude, what are you doing? And then, like, I swear, a year later, it was everywhere.
How do people do this?
I think it's just because he was from a cool town, Chicago.
Yeah, there's trends in Chicago that just haven't reached Austin.
It did not reach Austin until Duda got there. He was so early.
and that's why we're like, what are you doing?
He was dripping.
I still think it's a bit.
I mean, everything is.
It's not. I mean, it's,
A bit has become his just regular life.
put some respect on Duda's name.
No, I have all the respect for dude his
Just,
fashion.
hey, apologize. Be the first to
I mean,
apologize.
he looks terrible 100% of the time, but it's his thing. He owns it, and I respect it.
He looks terrible, but I respect
He
it.
looks terrible 100%
All the
of
time,
the
actually.
Yeah.
100%.
I disagree.
Dude, when he
You
would
can't
come
wear
down
wool
here,
socks and Birkenstocks in July in Texas and look good. That's just not a thing.
a cardigan wrapped around his waist, and it's 88 degrees on
Yes.
like a August night.
You can't tuck a baggy T-shirt into like Umbros. It doesn't work.
As Bruno Mars says, "Don't believe me, just watch."
I just don't know what he's doing. What is he doing?
He's not even a Zoomer.
Zoomer is a nickname for Generation Z. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Don.
Duda could be a good mediator for you if you ever go to Chicago and like start getting roasted by cool teens. Just have him come in and be like, now, come on. I know he's old, but let's not criticize his drip.
Like I said, I respect what dude is doing. I just don't see it.
You just said it looks terrible 100% of
It
the time.
does.
Yeah.
It does.
Duda, and to be honest, Duda wouldn't even help you out in that situation. He'd start roasting you too.
He would just roast me. Yeah. There's no way Duda thinks I look good, and it's a mutual thing. Distaste / respect we have for each other's attire. I think.
Game, respect, game.
Yeah. There's no way he's ever thought I look good in an outfit ever.
A lot of people have been digging on my pretty boy swag lately.
Really?
Just a lot of people.
Okay.
Your pretty boy swag.
I have
Are you thinking about doing a side part now that, or middle part now that side parts are out?
I look like Dwight Schrute with his middle part. Will. Fuck you. You know this.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, the middle part only applies to girls, right?
No,
oh.
Guys are doing it.
I'm gonna start doing it.
I mean, like the Gen Z when they talk about like middle parts versus side parts on people. I thought it was only.
What's your take on middle parts in general, though?
I don't remember.
Do I look hot?
Let me see.
Jeez.
I mean,
I'm trying. I got to go back. It's like one of those things where you have to do it for like consecutive weeks so that your hair starts just growing like
Do
that.
they know middle part is like a boomer thing?
Yeah, they clearly do.
yeah, that's
Okay.
the whole
That's
thing.
why they're roasting us, dude.
No, they're the middle parters.
Gen
Generation Z.
I know.
So who's roasting them?
No, I'm just saying, do they know that it's a boomer thing? Because
like boomers fuck with middle parts?
Everyone, yeah, like they grew up in the 70s and shit.
Yeah,
like,
but a bunch of Gen Z, a bunch of TikTokers, like, they don't need to be shooting at the boomers. That's punching down for them.
Point being that, like, if the boomers thought it was cool, and so do you, like, is there something wrong with that picture? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just trying to get the brain working.
Wow. Friend of my friend
Because
is my enemy.
boomers have been the punchline of many a joke lately. I don't know if you guys are on the social media.
Dude, yeah, freaking boomers.
Yeah, okay, boomer.
See?
Roasted.
I'm not a boomer.
No, but you got boomer vibes.
Oh, that's not fair. No one
How close are you to being a boomer?
Not at all. Like two.
You're closer than Will and I.
They're like 2 generations between me and Boomer, I think.
You're significantly closer than Will and I.
Generation X is between millennials and boomers.
Okay.
You're close to a Generation X, though.
I know.
1980.
We've established this.
I'd rather go to the movie theater and play Revolution X.
Dance Dance Revolution?
It's the Aerosmith game.
Oh, yeah.
I never played that.
Shoot CDs.
Shoot CDs.
I never
man.
played that. I didn't even know that was until you guys brought it up on a Patreon episode.
Every time something cool happens, you hear him do his, like, Steven Tyler voice.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
Woo. That's how he sounds.
Yeah.
Where does Aerosmith rank? Are they overrated, underrated, or are they appropriately rated?
I'm going to be this guy. They've got some early stuff that's good, and then, like, pretty much everything from, like, Toys in the Attic on is shit.
Don't even know what that is.
Yeah, no one does except for David.
Like Lovin' an Elevator. That's actually not a bad song.
Loving an elevator.
But then they had that 90s resurgence with his daughter and then Alicia Silverstone. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
In the Crazy video or
Uh-huh.
Crying, whatever the song was.
They had the.
Those are the hottest
They did that
women
Armageddon-
for me
They
as
did
like a
that Armageddon
7-year-old.
song.
Yeah.
Armageddon. Ooh. That one?
No,
With the Edge?
it's not it.
They used to call you the Edge back in the
They
day.
did, yeah. We had a good time.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, Aerosmith sucks.
Should we move on?
Is there anything to move on to?
Is it stamps time?
Stamps? Let's face it, taking trips to the post office is probably not how you want to spend your time. That's why I recommend mailing and shipping online at Stamps.com. Stamps.com allows you to mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer, send letters, ship packages, and pay a lot less with discounted rates from USPS, UPS, and more. Stamps.com has saved businesses thousands of hours and tons of money. With Stamps.com, you get the services of the post office and UPS all in one place, plus big discounts on mailing and shipping rates. I bet you guys don't even know how to ship stuff at this point.
Dude.
We might be
I'm
the last
well
generation that
versed.
like knows what going to the post office feels like because everyone's just hopping on that Stamps.com stuff.
Absolutely.
All these Gen Zers are like, post office? No, thank you.
I don't like going anywhere, and the post office is included in that, and that's why I like Stamps.com.
Well, it brings all the services of the U.S. Postal Service and UPS right to your computer. It's a must-have for any business, and whether you're a small office sending out invoices, an online seller shipping out orders, or even a giant warehouse selling thousands of packages a day, Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. Simply use your computer to print official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. And once your mail is ready, just schedule a pickup or drop it off. It's that simple. And with Stamps.com, you get discounts up to 40% off post office rates and up to 62% off UPS shipping rates. 62%?
That's insane.
That's killer.
That's over half off.
That's killer.
That rocks.
Well, you're good at math, too. It's impressive.
It is over half, right?
Yeah.
And then 40% is right under half.
Uh-huh.
Plus, it's a fraction of the cost of the expensive postage meter. Stamps.com is a no-brainer, saving you time and money. It's no wonder why nearly 1 million small businesses already use Stamps.com. But you don't have to be a small business.
No.
You can be a small business or a big baller. It doesn't matter.
Everybody's got to ship at some point.
Stop wasting time going to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk. And with our promo code Circling Back, you get a special offer. Are you guys ready for this offer? It's a very good offer. Very good offer. You get a 4-week trial plus free postage. 4-week trial and free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Circling Back. That's Stamps.com. Promo code Circling Back, Stamps.com.
That offer is
Never go to the post office again.
seemingly too good to be true.
That's what they're saying, but it is true because it's on our podcast.
Sheesh.
Are you guys ready for a little special
Sheesh,
edition
David.
of something?
Ooh. Is it Will's breaking news?
It's Will's breaking news.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, Brett's doing business or business maybe. Hard to say. Do you guys want to start off with potentially stoned celebrities?
Absolutely.
Little choose your adventure. Army Hammer or the royal family.
Let's go Stone
Yeah.
Celeb.
Yeah.
So are you guys aware that the Golden Globes were last night?
Yeah, I didn't catch a minute
I
of it,
watched.
but yes.
I didn't watch because by the time I got home from the airport, Twitter had already said that it sucked, and so I decided not to partake.
They did the best they could. It wasn't good, though.
Did they do the best they could? I feel like there's been other
Well,
award
you
shows
know
that
what?
have happened since that
You're
have been
right.
better.
Well, here's the thing. The CM, whatever the country music one is, they got in a lot of shit. I think they somehow, like, killed Charlie Pride with COVID because they, like, brought him there, and then he got COVID and died, like, a month later. That could be wrong. Anyway, they had Tina Fey and Amy Poehler hosting, but they were in opposite locations, different locations.
Now, call me crazy. I know life gets in the way sometimes, but how can they not figure out a way to get those two in the same place in a safe manner?
I don't know.
They're like besties for the resties.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the stoned ones, though. You know who they think was stoned?
Sister from another Mr. Who?
Jason Sudeikis.
Really?
He won the Golden Globe for Ted Lasso. Have you guys hopped on the Ted Lasso train yet?
Was he lifted? Where do you watch it? I tried to find it one day and couldn't.
Apple TV.
Oh, that's why I'm never going to watch it.
Yeah, I don't have Apple.
If you
I don't intend on getting it, so you can stop this conversation.
you know if you've bought anything from Apple over the last year or 2 years, like you pretty much get it for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, not pretty much. You just get it for free.
How do I make it happen? Oh, we'll talk after the show.
Maybe it's because your phone's not working. But yeah, it said that he won a Golden Globe for it, and people are thinking that he was stoned for it because his eyes look a little cashed, and he's wearing a tie-dyed sweatshirt.
He was rocking hoodie. It was very chill.
Was it an out of office one?
It doesn't look like it's an out-of-office one.
Ooh, was it one of our crop top ones?
It's hard to say, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the shop? What's our website?
Washmedia.shop.
Okay. I'm sorry.
If you see the screenshot of him doing it, like I have to say,
I watched it live. I didn't get that vibe.
his eyes do look a little
But in the photos,
red.
if you do some stills, he does look.
It looks a little red.
Bill Murray was nominated, and he was rocking a Hawaiian. Some might say that's epic.
Wow. What were the big winners last night?
Nomad. What's the
Noma.
Nomad? Nomadland. Nomadland.
I watched the trailer for that after I saw that it won last night, and I have to say, it looks pretty intense.
It's good.
The Crown did win for Best Drama.
The Schitt's Creek guy.
He won again? Or he won an Emmy. The Emmys did a great
believe
job.
Catherine
That's what I'm
O'Hara.
thinking of. Emmys did a great job of like having people everywhere, and the Golden Globes should have done a better job because they're the most fun ones to watch.
That was the big disappointment.
The Golden Globes are fun. Like they get drunk at the Golden Globes and actually have a good time, and it's all the TV and movie. So if you haven't, like, I hardly knew any of the movie nominations last night. When it came to TV, though, your boy was on it.
It was so my sister's in town, so we watched it with the baby, and
Da Baby or The Baby?
I wish it was Lil Baby. I'd only seen about 1% of the shows that were even nominated, and I hate that because it's like I have no excuse. I've been home for the last year.
I watch a shit ton of TV, so I feel like I had a pretty good beat on the television shows. Movies, I just had nothing.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I need theaters to come
Borat
back.
won too. Will
Yeah, how did Borat win?
my wife? I don't know. I had no desire to go watch the new Borat.
I'll
Maybe
see
I
it
should.
eventually, but I'm not
I
gonna
will
pay
too.
for it.
I didn't rush to see it, but apparently if it's winning awards, it struck all the right chords.
Do you guys want Army Hammer or Royal Family?
Let's go Hammer.
Hit him with the hammer.
Apparently, he moved out of his LA home in the dead of night,
Oh,
per this headline, which I think this headline might be making a joke toward him.
like he's a vampire?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It says, Army Hammer shocked neighbors by moving out of his Los Angeles home in the dead of night this week. Page 6 is told, as we revealed this month, Hammer, 34, and his estranged wife, Elizabeth Chambers, found a buyer for their $5 million swanky home in Hancock Park.
You've been there, Dylan.
David, get your mind out of the gutter, dude.
Are you trying to live in Army Hammer's house at this point?
No.
They had to slash the price by $800,000 in order to get it.
No
get
shit.
it up, to get it sold.
So I wonder if there's no way he's the guy, but there's a rumor that there is a big time Austin or LA celeb
Mhm.
A-lister that's moving to Austin. and it's going to be like a $38 million home deal, which will be the biggest in Austin history. And everybody's speculating. All the real estate professionals, Dylan, they're speculating who it might be. It's probably not. Army Hammer doesn't have it like that, and he certainly doesn't now.
Army Hammer has family money.
Oh,
Generational fucking wealth, David.
that's a great point. His family invented the Bluetooth speaker. So,
Which you are obviously a huge fan of.
right, full disclosure, yeah. It's in my portfolio.
You saw me. I brought mine to Laguna Beach.
smart.
Maybe that dog was trying to sniff out my Bluetooth speaker.
That's what it is.
How mad would you be if a German Shepherd just walks out with your BTS?
What do you do in that situation? You just let it.
You're just like, hey, come
Ah.
on.
What does he start playing as he's exiting?
Venga Boys.
That's the most disrespectful thing. That got over 10,000 streams last week, by the way.
Dude, I want this guy to make some money off.
I do
these
too.
streams. That'd be awesome.
Shout out to Barry Rigby.
Yeah,
10,000.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
If someone gives you Army Hammer's house for the maximum price that you could afford, are you living in that house?
I mean, it sounds like it's pretty dope. So maybe.
I'm going to light some sage and walk throughout the house to purify it.
I think that'd be an understandable thing to do.
He moved out, so it's not like he's still there, like sucking blood and shit. Like he's.
No, but
Yeah, but how clean is that
I
basement?
mean, it's not a murder house, you know. That's worse.
Do you know that?
I don't know that no one was killed there. No. But
have you ever hung out in
assuming-
a home where there was blood sucked?
I don't believe so. No.
Are you guys blood brothers with anybody?
Yeah, but I don't talk about that publicly.
What do you mean by that?
Did you ever do that as a kid?
Oh no,
I didn't either.
shit was weird.
I was too scared.
I'm not trying to swap blood with somebody. Get out of here.
If you've got those antibodies, I'll swap blood with you.
Shouts to antibodies. Dylan's pro body.
I
You
am
you're
very
big-
much
big
pro
pro
body.
body day for
Love
Dylan.
the bodies.
guys want the royal family news?
Yeah.
This one's kind of somber. I don't know why I included it.
Okay.
Our
He's
man
into
Prince
it.
Philip, had to get moved to a second location hospital. I'll say it. I think he's done for.
As someone said, I don't know who it was, but once you go to the hospital at that age, you're not
Can
coming
I ask
home.
the question?
He's 99.
He is not the one who's connected
No.
to Jeffrey Epstein's global pedophilia ring.
He's the one who looks like he's a dead person walking around.
Yeah, he's
breathing.
the one that looks like he
Okay.
has pink eye all the time.
It's okay.
Like
Royal
if you,
family taking L's.
If you Google like a live dead guy, it pulls up a picture.
Okay, well
of
he's
him.
not. He's 99. He's not doing well.
It says he remains comfortable, but
That's
if
good.
you're comfortable, are you in the hospital for 2 weeks? Getting transferred to a new one?
Comfortable
just
for him
streaming
is like
Wilmons.
4 out of 10, though. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be insensitive.
I don't
here,
think
but-
we know what being comfortable even feels like compared to the royal family, who just have all the comforts in the world right at their disposal.
Fair.
It's just not ideal.
Well, shouts to him.
I wish him the best. Like, he was definitely my
Ooh.
favorite character in The Crown. So, I mean, I don't know if that means anything to him. Probably not.
The Crown
out-
won a couple last night.
It did.
Shout out to his family.
Whoever played Princess Di, she won.
Emma Corrin.
Very nice.
I don't know if she deserved it or not. I really enjoyed Queen Elizabeth's performance in this past season, but I don't know. Just saying.
Well, I've got some breaking news for you. Ready?
What is it?
Did you know that police raided the FC Barcelona and detained former President Josep Maria Bartomeu, according to reports? This is in La Liga, of course.
Wow. Oh, your favorite league, La Liga.
La Liga, that's my thing. That's kind of my beat.
Do you want to save this story for Too Much Dip?
No, I pretty much covered it.
Cool. Cool.
Is this like a big story? It's top my Twitter thing.
I don't know. Why would they do that?
I don't know, man.
After watching Narcos Mexico season 2, like, I'm just into raids at this point.
Raids.
I remember those commercials, Dave.
Raids Against the Machine.
Dude, I knew it was going to happen. I knew Eve 6 was going to go after Rage at some point.
Did they do it?
Kind of did, yeah.
Dude, they can't be doing that.
It's look, he's going to go for something you love at some point.
I know. That's the
It's
that's the
gonna happen.
diciness.
You got to prepare yourself.
I'm really gun shy responding to Eve 6 tweets at this point.
I'm scared too. You've got more balls than me because I don't want him to just back me out of the paint like I did Dylan at the playground recently.
I'm expecting to click onto their profile at some point and just see that they've unfollowed me. It has to be looming.
That'll be a badge of honor, honestly.
After talking about the pregnancy stuff, he was probably just like, God, that pussy having a kid.
God.
It's like, dude, kids are for narps.
Oh, fun pod.
Well, that's all we got.
It was a fun pod, man.
Um,
That's how you kick off a week right there.
I think tomorrow's Patreon's going to be awesome. The women are telling all tonight, which is big. So
Truly all of it, yeah.
I will say this. My favorite episodes to cover when it comes to The Bachelor are the first episode and then the tell-alls.
I'll give him a sneak pre for this one, too.
Maybe. They might get a little sneak pre.
Okay. Bet.
You always had a little sneak pre in your compression shorts.
It's time. It's time to finish.
Wow.
Ew, Dylan.
It's time to end the podcast.
God, just
Bye.